It is April Fool's, you little sausage, and my name is Randy, and I am a game developer and game industry technical writer and former Let's Player. And we're going to do something a little different today. Other than do something that might benefit my goals in some way, I'm going to do something that might be actually appealing to people and react to my very, very first video. This thing is weirdly popular. Boy, during the testing, like hearing just how it sounds, it's not good, but people like it, so we're gonna do something fun. I'm gonna talk about it and give you a little history behind the scenes about it and react, because I haven't seen this in a very long time. But let's go for it. First, let me paint you a little picture about where I was when I made this. So I was somewhat fresh out of high school, a little less than a year out of high school. I hadn't gone to college yet. I was dealing with some physical medical issues, some mental health issues, and just not doing great. And I'm in my mother's attic, super overweight, although not at my heaviest weight, but still pretty darn heavy. And I just needed something positive, and I needed an outlet, a creative outlet. And I decided that I was watching a lot of riff tracks at the time, and was thinking that, oh, I could do that. Except I don't like movies enough. I like video games. What if I do riff tracks, but for video games? Has anyone... This is before I even knew what a Let's Play was. I'm sure they existed prior to this. I didn't call it Let's Play because I didn't know what that was. And I just decided to hit up a game I'm very familiar with, which was Resident Evil. It was something my dad and I played, and I played forever. Didn't have a lot of games. I had this one, though, and I played it to death, including... so much that I got good enough to play through it with a knife, which I thought was impressive. And I was going to do that while joking, play through the game with just the knife while joking over top of it. And I thought that was a unique combination. So I hit record, and I had technical issues and had to start over, but it ended up working out in the long run. I'm just going to do this. This is going to be very, very interesting. I hope this is worthwhile to people that care about this thing. Boy, I'm very nervous. This is I'm not the kind of person that wants to watch his own work, so here we go.
Ah, the choices. The character variety.
So right out of the gate, I have to address the buzzing. I had a terrible microphone. It was like an old, crappy PC microphone that clearly it was not good, and I didn't know how to sound edit. I didn't know how to remove background noise or anything like that, so it's bad. On top of it, I'm immediately starting out of the gate with a funny voice. I wouldn't do that today. I think it's corny, and I don't even know what voice I'm doing. I'm just adding a little inflection, like, psh, psh, terrible. I'm funnier with words than I am with voices, although I can do voices, but still. All right, let's keep going.
Should I go with the hot chick or the man? The hot chick or the man?
What is that voice?
I think I'll go with the man.
I don't hate that joke. I wish I wasn't rolling my R's. But that's a good, expectations, subverting them. It was not bad. Plus, I like men.
July.
Another voice.
Forest.
What? I mean, it's not that bad of a voice, but still. That's actually a pretty good joke, too, where I'm typing along with the and then stop short because the sound stops short. That's not bad. I edited in a bunch of funny jokes afterwards because there was a lot of lulls, I thought, and you could do a lot with that sort of thing, something riff tracks could not do. So I thought that was cool.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone
For no reason at all.
West Raccoon City.
Not good.
We're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
No, I haven't found it yet.
Yeah, stop bugging me.
Bizarre murder cases have
That
recently
was okay.
occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people.
Fortunately, we solved this, and this is just... for conversation.
Bravo
This is
team went to
completely
the hideout
irrelevant
of
to
the group
anything I'm
and
saying.
disappeared.
I didn't know where I was going with that, and I paused and found a way. I finished it, so it wasn't that bad. If I wasn't recording this live, I would have redone that because I didn't know where that joke was going when I started it. Bad.
Look, Chris!
That just makes fun of itself.
No, it doesn't. You
I
need
mean,
to do more work.
friggin' grass, can't see anything. Walking down. Ah, I stepped in dog crap.
One thing I do recall from this era was I yelled a lot, and that was something that was kind of popular at the time where people, and this is way before like Markiplier and stuff like that, at least I think it was. I don't watch that stuff, so I don't know. But yelling random noises was funny, like the Tim and Eric kind of style thing. I didn't do it well, and I regret it deeply.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we
The
soon
soundtrack is
discovered
awful.
why.
This is the director's cut.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't laugh at your own stuff, Randy. That's bad.
Hey! Come here!
I am not talking. It's been a long time since I said anything. People like this? There's mouth noises.
Hey, give me that's my gun. Bacon, 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 bacon.
So that joke was stolen directly from riff tracks. I remember that at the time I had just watched I think it's the Lord of the Rings riff tracks, and that joke is directly out of that. So I'm not funny at all. I just steal my material. Apologies to riff tracks for stealing your jokes. I will donate to you. I've already given you money. You're good.
Bacon, bacon, bacon. Joseph!
All right, that's not bad, but I am startled at how little there's actually being said here. There's a long stretches of nothing. And I know I don't want to talk over the story or whatever, but I truly just don't think I knew what I was doing. Yeah, or how deep in are we here? Or 2.5 minutes. We got time, I guess.
Oh, shoot the ground! Shoot the ground!
Oh, yeah, so like I said, I was in my mother's attic, so a lot of my yelling is like whisper yelling, like, oh, shoot the ground, instead of going like, shoot the ground! Because I couldn't wake people up because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning inside of my mother's attic, and I didn't want to wake her up. She had work in the morning. I couldn't do that.
No! Don't go!
Oh, God,
A little delayed there, but still not bad.
Oh, God.
A lot of just reacting. I'm not saying anything.
Jill, run for that house!
What? What house?
That
That's
whisper,
not a house, it's a painting.
that whisper yell kills me. And also, that's not bad.
Bacon, bacon, bacon.
Stupid stealing that joke. It's terrible.
There are only 3 stars members
Color.
left now. Captain Oscar, Jill.
All right, sometimes voices work. That was pretty good.
We don't know where Barry is.
Actually, Barry didn't come along with us. He's back at home.
Chris Redfield.
Chris Redfield.
Jill Valentine.
Julia Roberts.
All right, so another thing that riff tracks often did was just say celebrities and shock you with the fact that, oh, I'm saying a celebrity in comparison to something that's not a celebrity, and I thought that was funny at the time. I don't think it's funny now. And Julia Roberts was the first celebrity that came to my mind, which is sad today because she is nothing. No one knows who that is. I think I do it several more times.
Mary Burton.
Crap, I was gonna say an actor and it was gonna be funny, but I can't. Oh wait, he looks like crap.
Rebecca Chambers.
Yeah, that was
She's
pretty good.
legal.
Ooh, that's not good. So there's another pause here. There's some stuff that I regret about some of the humor from this era. And, it's too late to have an excuse. It's not like, oh, it was the 90s. It wasn't. But I was young and stupid, and I deeply regret some of the problematic things that I will say inevitably through this and throughout this series. I'm not going to do the whole series. I'm just going to do this video, but still. But I said it. I'm not going to say that I didn't. There it is. That's kind of my voice. It doesn't sound exactly the same as it does today, but it would hold up in court that I said those things.
Albert
And I
Wesker.
apologize.
Antonio Banderas. That's just a Random actor.
Resident
Oh, see, I
Evil.
even acknowledged it's just a random actor. See,
They have escaped into
I knew what
the
I was
mansion
doing, I guess.
where they thought it was safe. Yet they couldn't get in because the door was locked and they all died.
I don't know
Alright.
what happened.
That's pretty
Actually,
good.
we were chased by dogs and we ran through the door. You were there.
Barry!
That's also
where's
not bad.
Barry?
All right,
I
we're
told
picking
you
up.
he didn't come along with us.
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably...
Sorry.
No.
Yes.
Why did I use...
Joseph!
So, Josa, that Josa joke is good. Why did I do Jill's voice to say no immediately after Jill had said yes? So in the context that I gave, Jill just said yes, no. Which I guess is funny.
What is that?
I'll go and check.
Okay, Jill and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
And so we could make sweet, passionate love behind your back. Yes, turn around.
Chris? Take care.
That's my favorite one so far.
Uh-huh.
All right. Apparently I found the juice.
Ooh, a pretty door.
That was okay. One thing you'll notice, I think, that ticking shouldn't have been slowed, but it was. I think it was because I was playing on an emulator. Nah, just a fun fact.
The dining room.
There's a shout out to people that know this game enough to know that that's what's said when you're playing as Jill.
What makes you so sure? That's bullcrap. People put things inside of things. There's something in here and I'm not leaving. Oh, fine.
It's weird how gameplay can be a performance, right? Very few people would do what I just did, or definitely not people with the experience level with this game that I had. But yet I'm playing very slowly. I'm walking around. I'm inspecting stuff that told me there was nothing there, and I'm just doing it again to match the joke that I'm trying. It's kind of neat. I don't know if that's funny, but some people think it is. A lot of people
back,
think it
you
is.
stupid vase.
Vase.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Is that just Cartman?
Alright, here we go.
I think it was just doing Cartman.
Ooh, something that won't help us leave. But I'm gonna pick it up anyway. Yes.
Making fun of video game logic. There's no reason why anyone in this scenario would need to pick that up right now. So that's not bad.
The ticking suddenly stops now that I've opened the door.
Good observation.
Hello? Anybody home? I need to use the bathroom. This place is too big.
Yeah, so that's a good point. The bathroom, there's like one in that entire place, and it's maybe there's more that I'm not thinking of, but the closest one to that area, this is nerdy stuff, but it's pretty far away. You can, yeah, I don't know. Like if you were in that spot and you had to go bad, like you're in trouble. Like it's nowhere near where you are.
Hello?
And it's tiny
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you, sir. And,
relative
you
to
know,
the house.
I don't want to interrupt your dinner or anything, but we were being chased by... What are you doing? You're not using a fork! You abomination! You monster! Run!
Okay, a mixture of whisper, yelling, and voices there, but I still kind of dig the joke, the philosophy behind it. Yeah, it's not bad. But I guess the thing is, so I'm getting surprised when I'm laughing at my own stuff. It's because it's the stuff that I don't remember saying. That stuff right there has been throughout the years mentioned to me as something that people really find hilarious. This guy, this hallway, and my commentary over this hallway has been memorable for people. So it never left my memory. But the stuff that I'm not remembering is tickling me sometimes. So that's fun.
No, it's locked now! Why is it locked now?
I knew that was locked.
No!
I knew
it's
that was locked too.
A carving of a sword. No, it's locked. Sir. Sir.
And thus is born, like, probably the most referenced thing that I have ever done to me. Like, oh, sir, the adventures with Sir. I would be very curious to know how much this actually encompasses throughout this play. Because I think it's very little. Like, you don't have to go in this hallway very much. I'm sure I mention it every time I do, but is it really that funny? Is it? No problem if it is. Like, I tried to be funny, so I'm glad if you think it's funny. That was the goal. But man, that was off the cuff. It was not planned. I didn't like start this game up thinking that's what I was going to say.
I'll leave now. I'm sorry.
If merch ever came
I didn't
from
want
me,
to bother you.
if I ever had merch, this would probably be the number one thing, right? This is my most popular thing I've ever done.
Oh, there you are. Why are you walking? Why are you walking like that, sir? Fine, I'll just say, why are you biting me? Oh, it hurts. Ow, that was not nice. That was not nice.
Okay, I actually put some volume into my voice there, but the microphone couldn't handle it, so that was kind of whiffed. It would have worked if it didn't. I don't even think that was a voice. That was just a reaction.
Mean. It was mean. And now the ticking suddenly begins again.
There's that voice again. What is that voice? I don't even know if I could do that voice again. Why am I playing this way? I know what I need to do.
A dusty-looking grandfather clock? It's not actually dusty. It was, like, painted that way to look like it was dusty, but it's not actually dusty. You couldn't actually wipe it off.
Shout out to Dusty, my dog. He passed away many years ago at this point, but I miss him every day.
Dusty-looking grandfather clock. That's awesome.
There is a dog that barks throughout this series. That is not Dusty. That was my mother's dog. And my dog he went with me to college. He was there when I grew up and passed away, 5-6 years ago at some point. And I have never, he's actually right over here. I keep him as an air freshener. He is no longer with us, but it's okay. He had such a positive impact on my life that he can rest now.
Picture of a random woman no one knows.
A lot of this is brutal to watch. I hate a lot of this.
Where did they go?
Oh, yes! Yes! Yes!
Wesker? Jill?
Gross.
Over here, Chris! Oh, there you are.
I could have done without the sex noises there, but the over here, Chris, was pretty funny.
What happened to Jill and Wesker?
I just told you we're over here. With a peculiar-looking dot on the ground. What could it be?
Yeah, that is really unreadable, and I'm sure the video quality is not helping, but I remember it being not recognizable as a gun, even in its native form. Man, games have come a long way, and I don't know, as a game designer today, I might put some kind of clue that there's something else there, because that's not that easy to read as something you should pick up. I don't know. Maybe a sparkle?
It's Jill's gun!
Does it sparkle?
Dot dot dot.
Dot 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 is pretty good. Yeah, here's another history thing. Every time I see ellipses, I always say dot 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 in my brain, and when I see an exclamation point after an ellipses or just an exclamation point by itself, I read it as I don't know why. Like it's just a hard stop, because it's Jill's gun, I believe, is a complete sentence. So I don't you don't need an ellipses there, but they put it there for dramatic effect. So to me, that's dot dot dot, and the abrupt stop after the dot 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 is like you just got to stop it.
Will you take the Beretta? Well, they give me an option,
There's that.
so something special must happen if I don't take it.
That's a good observation, good joke. I hate that voice.
I don't need no stinking gun. Hey,
Yeah.
wait, what? Why am I looking at the steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is like, have you ever seen a movie sequel and decided like, oh, this is when they introduced the thing that's so legendary? Like you think about Jason Voorhees with the hockey mask. It's like, oh, he didn't get the hockey mask until 3, but you still associate Jason Voorhees with the hockey mask. A lot of the parts to what people reference to me are here. The 5 steps thing started here. The Sir thing started here. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I thought that came later.
There's only 5 steps to get up to the second. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 1 less step to get up there. Yeah. Now,
That's a funny joke, and I did this on purpose. He's very much doing like 3 steps at a time. Like that is what he was doing, or at least 2.
What a completely useless panel.
As a game designer, it kind of annoys me that there's nothing over there. You built that spot. You even have a camera angle for it, and there's nothing over there. There's nothing over there in the director's cut. As far as I know, there's nothing over there in the arranged mode. There's nothing over there in Jill's playthrough either. Why do that? And I know it's probably some symmetry for the house, but at the same time, you can either, like, not, houses don't have to be symmetrical, number 1. Number 2, it's your house. You've made it. It's a game. There's no door over there. There's a door on the other side, so it's not 100% symmetrical. And 3, you can't just throw like a piece of ammo there or something just to give me for exploring. Like, you didn't reward me for going down. That's messed up. I don't like it. Bad design. In that one, this is a great game. That's bad.
Oh. Running across. Yeah, look at my inventory. Nothing there. Except a knife and a thing and a thing and a thing.
All right, I think that's it. What a weird way to end, but that was back when YouTube videos had only 10 minutes. You can only make 10-minute videos, and that's really close. That's 9:58. So we were coming hot because I did not record in 10-minute chunks. I can tell you that. I recorded the whole thing and then chopped it up. Although I recorded the whole thing, you'd with how inconsistent I wasn't uploading it, you'd think like, oh, well, you recorded the whole thing, because I didn't know the consistency thing. I didn't know how this was a hobby. I wasn't planning on this to matter. It arguably doesn't to my life now. It's not a factor at all. But hey, that's fun. I hope. All right, it was a little April Fool's thing for you. I'm sure this was probably the most popular video I will ever make because it's something related to something people want to see as opposed to what I want to do and the goals I want to achieve. Maybe we'll do this again. Maybe we'll do stuff like this again. Maybe I don't want to make any promises. But, hey, make you a deal. If you go over and wish list my video game, hey, maybe I'll do something in return. Go wish list my video game that I am making. It's going to be cool. It's right there. The link will be in the description of this video. Please go do it. I didn't put an end slide here. This is a slide from a video I'm going to make that I haven't made yet. I think there's an end slide to this one. Maybe we can use that one. Hey, there you go. So let's open that back up there. There you go. So yeah, wish list my game, which I didn't say was called Incorporeal. It was on this slide, so you don't need to know that. I really don't like telling you to do stuff, but please, I mean, it would help if you subscribed and liked and notified yourself of me. So do that. Be prepared. You're going to see this slide again because I'm not changing this. If there's a social media platform and you want to follow me on it, I'm going to be that at Randy Fluharty. That's where I'm going to be. So look for that. Thank you for giving a crap about anything I make. It's really cool. And thanks to the friends and family, whatever. Like, I thank them every day. They get enough. I should remove that. I'm going to change anything, it's going to be that. They don't deserve. I'm kidding. Yeah. So leave a comment, give me feedback, and suggest content that you'd like to see. I'm not going to promise I'm going to do it. And chances are I've opened the floodgates here, like more Resident Evil. Blah, 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 blah. No, probably not. Maybe. No promises. Thank you again. Goodbye.